Hello, this is Marshallie, and welcome to my garden diary. Today is the 10th of July 2021, and the white echinaceas have started blooming, and that's one of the first blooms to come out. So these actually start blooming about 2 weeks, I think, or so, but later than the pink ones. So all of these are white echinaceas here, and they're beside the pink ones that I showed you in another video. And we have quite a few that are already open. And as you can see, the pink ones are quite taller than the white ones that I have here. So I think that might be generally how the white one that I have, it's a bit shorter, but I'll show you some more because I have some more in different parts of the garden. So here we have the white echinacea beside the pink ones, and as you can see, the daylilies are looking quite nicely over there in the background. And then if we look over here, we have some more echinaceas, and these are over a meter tall. I think it depends on where they are, and I think that those are so tall because they're planted among the other tall plants that are there, and they need to be tall in order to survive, because if they grow like lower like these are not short by any means, but they're definitely not as tall as the next ones. If the ones over there, if they don't grow tall enough, then they won't survive. So they're forced to grow tall, the echinaceas that are there. And then I also have some that are there, and they are also not as tall. And again, I think it's because they don't have to. They don't have to grow tall. They have enough space, they're getting enough sunlight, so they're quite relaxed and chill there. So that's what that looks like right there. So I'll go over, look at that, that is so beautiful. So I'm quite enjoying the garden right now with the different colors that are popping out, and with all that's going on. And right, so if I go over here, I have some more echinaceas. I'm sure I'm saying that not so correctly, but you know what I mean. I have some more over here, and I actually have echinacea all over the garden because they plant themselves out. This one is a bit of a riddle for me because I know I had this one here, but I don't remember having a pink one beside it. So that is supposed to be there. I don't know where that came from. So here I have some more, and then I also have some more there. And here I mixed, these are intentionally planted here. I mixed the white with the pink that is there. In the back there, I have some more right there. Those look also a little bit different, but they're sisters. So again, might be just the seeds, change a little bit, but yeah. So there I have some, and then all along here I have echinaceas here. So we have some that are farther along than others. These are echinaceas. So these are quite easy plants to have. So, and I also have, as I said, this is part of the garden that is in a work in progress. But here I also have some more echinaceas that will come in bloom later on. And I also have some around the peach tree here that They look a little bit different, but these are just the pink ones as well. Right, so yeah, that's another look at the Echinaceas today. I have quite a bit to do today because uh, let's just quickly go over to the part of the garden where I have edibles. We have some more Echinacea over there, right there. I really like that they just give those pops of colors in the garden at this time of the year, and they will bloom for a while. All right, so let's go over to the part of the garden. So this is called, or this is my garden diary, so I need to really record the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's start with the ugly. And in a past video, I showed this area that I cleaned up. And look at this again. I don't know, it must have been maybe 3 weeks ago I cleaned up this area, and it is again full of weeds. Why? Because I didn't get to plant in anything here. This year's weather has just been so funny. All the lettuce that I plant, the seeds are not germinating like they should. So even though I planted them out in, not in the ground, but planted them out in small pots, they still did not develop. We still have a tomato there, but I have to come in here again and weed it out again. So that's a little bit frustrating. So that's the ugly. With this will definitely not happen next year because I am going to plant out all of this with potato. And the potatoes that I planted this year are doing very well. So I know I'm just going to plant this part with potato right up to here. So that will be all potatoed out. But I'll come in and I'll get rid of the weeds again. It's not difficult to get rid of the weeds. It's just that it's just one more thing that I need to do. So that was the ugly. The bad is that that is supposed to be a blueberry plant. The thing is that it's not dead, but it has been like that for almost a year now, and I still don't see any leaves. So I'll just leave it and see what happens. And then let's go to the good. The good is that this plant is doing well, and we can see that it has some blueberries that are almost ready on it. Some blueberries over here, and the pumpkin is also doing well over there. What is also doing very well is my black currant. So there are a lot of black currant in there. And black currant can be quite tarty or tangy. So what I'll do, I think I'm going to make some marmalade or jam with this, and I will put some ginger in it. And my mother-in-law also I've made it before, and my mother-in-law likes it, and the kids also like it. So I'll make some jam and some marmalade with that. But this is a good performer. I transplanted it from where it was beside the peach tree on the other side of the garden, and I transplanted it about 3 years ago. And the first year it didn't do so well, but since that it has been growing quite a lot of fruit. So this is a reliable berry tree to have if you like black currant. And so here is where I plant the cucumbers, and we can see that there are some slugs that are around it, but they're not going anywhere because I put those powder there. They're not growing as fast as I would like, but yeah, that's the nature of things here right now. And then this is the strawberry patch, as you can see, that I cut down, and I can already see that strawberries are already growing back. So yeah, don't be afraid to cut back strawberries, because this is what will happen. There are young, greener, fresher plants there, And as I said, when I'm ready, I'll replant them somewhere else. And then I have another berry tree here, gooseberry, I think it's called in English. And these will be ready in a couple of weeks. The kids are already keeping their eyes on them. And so we come to the potato patch here, and I have to work on this today because, as you can see, it's growing very, very well. But look at this. I need to look at that. This is my first time with potato, and I thought I had enough earth on them. I had covered them enough. So these are actually the ones that you're seeing are the new potatoes, but they aren't supposed to be exposed to light because the potatoes don't like that because it will get green, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I need to read up a bit more on what happens if they are exposed to light. One, I know it gets green, but I'm not sure if it's edible after that, if you can eat it. So I need to come in, and today I'm going to put some more earth or some more dirt on the potatoes that are exposed, but there are quite a bit that are exposed there. So I need to do that. So that's on my list of things to do today, to cover up the exposed potatoes and also to do some weeding and to deadhead stuff as usual. That's something that is I have to keep doing anyway with deadheading and making sure that everything is okay. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.